Welcome to Hawkeye Tennis, where we review the big issues around the game. My name's Clint, thanks for joining us. On this update, we'll be reviewing round 4 of the US Open. Plus, we'll be looking at the live rankings as 2 of our big guns fall. Let's get into it. Yes, round 4 is in the bag, and wow, a couple of huge upsets. Nick Kyrgios putting in a stunning performance against world number 1 Daniil Medvedev to send the defending champ packing in 4 sets. Nick looked right at home on centre court in the big match atmosphere. Can he go one step further than he did at Wimbledon and win the whole thing? He's got Khachanov up next, who survived a 5-set arm wrestle with Carreño Busta. Berrettini came through a 5-setter with Davidovich Fokina, and Ruud a 4-setter against Mutet to set up an intriguing quarterfinal clash between the pair. And speaking of intriguing matchups, Alcaraz and Sinner will meet in the Section 3 quarterfinal after both battled through 5-setters in the 4th round. Alcaraz over former US Open champ Marin Cilic, and Sinner over giant killer Ivashka. Alcaraz is the higher seed, of course, but Sinner's won their 2 meetings this year. So much on the line for both, especially Alcaraz, who's chasing the title and the number 1 ranking. His path has opened up a bit though with the Medvedev loss and also the Nadal loss in Section 4. The huge upset of the day, Rafa going down to Tiafoe in 4 sets to end his bid for his record-equaling 5th US Open. Big results for Tiafoe. We'll see if he can go on with it from here. He'll meet Rublev in the quarterfinals, who took care of Cam Norrie in straight sets. So the Tiafoe and Kyrgios wins have had massive implications on the number 1 ranking scenario. Nadal and Medvedev are no longer moving targets for Alcaraz and Ruud. Nadal will remain on 5,810 points, and Medvedev will remain on 5,065. The scenario for Alcaraz to be the world number 1 at the end of this tournament is now this: make the final, and if anyone other than Ruud is the other finalist, he's done it. Or win the tournament outright and no one can stop him. For Ruud, the scenario is he has to go 1 round deeper than Alcaraz. Before the tournament began, winning the title would not have necessarily guaranteed Ruud the number 1 ranking. With Rafa's loss today though, winning it will guarantee that for him. Rafa's the only other player now that can be number 1 at the end of the Open. To achieve that, he'll need both Alcaraz and Ruud to fall before the final. Looking forward, Alcaraz has Sinner in the quarterfinals and Ruud has Berrettini. Tough matches for sure, but it only gets harder from here on in. One other thing to note is with Rafa, Medvedev and Cilic going out in round 4, we're going to have a new Grand Slam champion. Who's it going to be? One of these 2? Sinner? Rublev? Kyrgios? Let me know in the comments below. Who do you think is winning their first Grand Slam on Sunday? And that's us updated for round 4. Can't wait to see what the quarterfinals bring. Make sure you subscribe while you're here so you can catch our updates after each round of the US Open. See you next time.